Push, 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 push. Come on, you boys in green. Oh, I've got heartburn and everything just thinking about it. Jesus, help me. Let me just check. Oh, sound check. Make sure everything is fine. It's all good. Sound is fine. Massive game. Rangers know that they can dent Celtic's title hopes. Celtic will know that they can push out and get one step closer, and they can push Rangers out of the equation. Rest in peace to the Celtic toilets. This is the day that we win our league. We will rejoice and get mad with it. It's not the day that we win the league, but unfortunately for Celtic, we still have 2 games to go where we need to win both games. Nothing less but 3 wins in the next 7 days, in the next 6 days. Final game's on the 16th of May. Martin O'Neill currently talking. Let me just turn. Martin O'Neill just been talking to BBC Radio Scotland. I've got 10 minutes to go. I can play a little bit of an interview with Martin O'Neill on Sky. If I could just find it here. And I've got this on full screen. Let me just do this. Get this on full screen for us. And let's listen to a little bit of Martin O'Neill before the game. Just
important thing, you know, each game as it develops and ends, you know, as long as you're still in there with a chance, and that's exactly what it is.
How tough will today's game be?
Well, don't think you need to ask me that. It'll be a really tough game. Celtic and Rangers match, regardless of what's on the line. Big games, and today is no exception.
You've managed in so many of these games. When it gets to this stage of the season, do they take care of themselves? Do you have to say anything differently in the dressing room?
No, I don't think so. I think that this is unusual for us in this sense. In the last couple of years, you know, they've generally been well clear in the league. Now it's a different issue, so we have to concentrate the whole way through, and I think that's been important. In the last number of matches, you know, we've been able to come back, win some games pretty late on. Today we might have to wait some length of time. We might not, you know. But the Rangers games, they in that sense, what you said is correct. That they take care of themselves. They are big matches.
The reason I ask why it's tough is because Rangers have lost a couple after the split. Do you feel that they are vulnerable in any way, or do you think they're maybe more dangerous?
No, I could take it both ways. I think, from my viewpoint, I think they're more dangerous in that sense because they'll come here thinking, I know it's out of their hands at this moment, and that's the only disappointing thing from their aspect. But they can come here and they can come and play strongly, play with freedom. They can do all of those things there, and that's something to be aware of.
That's something to be aware of. That's Martin O'Neill talking about the game. Sorry about the sound. It was the recording that we did. It was
in history to score 5 goals against the other against the opposition. Wow, league goals.
We just turn that down. Screen. Just watching the stadium there, getting ready for this game. Martin O'Neill knows how important this game is. Stadium looking tremendous. Days like this, it does make you think what the stadium would look like if it was completely redeveloped and it was all the same level all the way around. The fact is, I think that if Celtic were going to make this front part of the stadium the same as Just double check this sound isn't coming through. That's perfect. The atmosphere at Celtic Park is unbelievable. The sound at the game as the Celtic tannoy reads out the Celtic players. Nerves are definitely kicking in now. Feels like I've got mega acid reflux. Yeah. Will Rangers get fined because they're letting the Union Bears? No, they won't. They won't. Oh. Couple of minutes, 5-6 minutes to go to kickoff. Massive game for Callum McGregor in the midfield. Massive game for Celtic in general. Martin O'Neill knows what it takes to get it over the line. Oh, Arse needs insurance with these nerves. Jesus. Oh, man. That's a bit different. There is showing the Rangers Ultras at the game. Nice, sunny, warm day at Celtic Park. Celtic currently watering the pitch at Celtic Park. Looks absolutely fantastic. The stadium. These are the games that you wait for all season. This is the game that you know that historically Celtic are usually in a position where they've pretty much won the league by now. And these are the games where make a huge difference going into the summer. Win this game, win the league, you go into the summer feeling all buoyant. Union Bears flags getting flown. See what kind of police presence there is in front of the Rangers fans today. There are nets up all around the Rangers fans. Looks like there's nets up in front of the Rangers fans and the sides of the Rangers fans also. So we know that Celtic did install netting down the sides of the away fan section. It looks like they have installed netting in front of the away fans section as well. Keep them caged in. Keep the animals caged in, as they say. Because we don't care what the animals say. What the hell do we care? Those that are impressed and hearts with also blessed. Liberate your mind and free your soul's expression. Open up your heart and you'll sing to me the song. Let the people sing their stories and their songs. Martin O'Neill. Sinisalo. Alistair Johnson, Trusty, Scales, Kieran Tierney, fantastic back four. Arnie Engels, Callum McGregor in the holding midfield position with a midfield three of Luke McCowan, Benji Negrin and Yang going further forward with Dyson Maeda up front for Celtic. Oh, I better get the game time up. I've not even got the game time sorted. I'm all over the place here. Game time. Reset. First half. We'll go for this. Get the game time ready. It should be up there. Now. Oh, just in time. How nervous are you now? About a minute away from kickoff. Good to see that Daiz Maeda isn't injured. This is very true. At the end of time. Players coming out the tunnel. Will Robbie Keane be watching this game today? Robbie Keane, a man that has been linked with Celtic, who won the Cup in Hungary last night. He now has one game to win the title in Hungary. And he spoke about the fact that it's fantastic as a manager to keep on winning titles. Will he come to Celtic and be the manager who wins the title next season for Celtic? As the team comes out, come on, you Celts. Let me just turn this down a second. Celtic coming out. I'm recording this Tifo. Take no prisoners, Celtic. Flames getting thrown up at Celtic Park. Pyrotechnics by the club. We will fight out until the end is the Tifo. What a Tifo and a half that was from Celtic and the Ultras. What a Tifo that was. I will try and get a picture of that Tifo up. Let me just see if I can do this just as the game starts. 452nd meeting of Celtic versus Rangers. Maloney shaking hands with the Rangers manager. Fozzie shaking hands with the Rangers manager. Martin O'Neill now shaking hands with the Rangers manager. Daiz Maeda, last 3 appearances, he scored 4 goals. Come on, Celtic. I'm going to be... just... walk on through the rain. Celtic Park looking absolutely phenomenal. What a tifo that is from the Celtic fans. Absolutely fantastic one. Again from the Green Brigade. Walk on, walk on. With hope in your hearts, as you'll never walk alone. Scarves, banners, jerseys, green and white hoops held aloft. And the game's now getting underway. Gotta say, it's absolutely beautiful sight seeing Celtic Park in the sunshine. So many Celtic fans looking absolutely right up for it. Oh, I've not even started it. Damn. Forgot to start the time. The scene is set. Atmosphere buzzing inside the ground. Let me see if I can get that tifo up on the screen for you. Oh, damn, what did I just do with that? Kieran Tierney. We fight until the end. Celtic fans in fine voice. Fine voice. I'm just going to get the tifo up on the screen for you. just to let you see, for those that haven't seen the Tifo. Screenshot. That was the Tifo before the game. Absolute cracker of a Tifo from the Celtic Ultras. Right, let's settle down and get this game. Celtic 327. Guys, Maida. Nearly from Engels. Oh. That was some strike by Engels, wasn't it? That was all Dice Maida, though, wasn't it? You got to say Dyson Maida doing well. And I said strike from distance. Butland, Dyson was a bit unlucky, wasn't he? But unlucky with the rebound from Butland. Remember, that's how Paulo Bernardo had a strike like that, and Adam Eder came in and scored a goal in a cup final a few years back. Celtic with the first shot on target in the game. The atmosphere sounds electric. Rangers. Shot a goal. Celtic need to watch. That all comes from Celtic attack. Celtic giving the ball away on the Rangers box. Don't know, you could see players trying to get back. 2v2 at the back. Rangers hitting on the attack. Sound familiar? Sinisalo had it covered. Ball, a bit of pace just now would be fantastic, Celtic. Rangers getting back in big numbers and defending. .406. Come on, Celtic. Kieran Tierney. Tierney to score today, you think? Just going to change this channel. That's better. No, it's not. It's the exact same. Bloody delay out of the UK. Celtic look right up for it, that's for sure. Bit of head tennis going on. Listen to the Celtic fans. Celtic fans right up for it. Try the HSD. 538. That's way behind. Jesus God. What is it with Sky channels? Six. 20. I'm feeling real nervous about this game, but hopefully Celtic can just settle down a bit. Free kick to Celtic. Celtic need to play that ball quicker. Honestly, Celtic, what are you playing at? Just that's not the Celtic fans though. Is that super chat coming in from Connor? Canadian. On the hoop, straight into the zombies. Thank you for that, Connor. I tell you, Rangers look up for it as well, don't they? Oi, 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 oi. Yeah, Rangers are just trying to take... The reason Rangers are passing back the way is they're trying to hit Celtic on the break, aren't they? We knew that they would do this before. We knew it was a tactic. You know, they're going to try and hit us on the attack, but... Celtic really need to press up more on their defenders when they're pressing back like that. Dyson Maeda needs to be about 5 yards further up the park. Come on, Celtic, that's it. Tell you one thing. There's not even any words, is there? They're pressing how we should have been pressing. Unmarked. Unmarked coming into the box. Where was Alistair Johnston? Sleeping there, Celtic. Absolutely sleeping. Come on, Celtic. Well, some people say that it takes Rangers to score first for Celtic to get their arse in gear. That's not the scoreline that we wanted. Is early on in the game. The last time Celtic scored early, Rangers beat us 3-1. Can Celtic turn that around? What it's done as well is it puts Rangers into second place in the league. Unbelievable. It's not what you want today, is it? Mm-mm-mm. Rangers are just going to try and keep the ball now. Watch this. They know that the pressure is all on Celtic. Rangers have never lost 3 games in a row since God knows when. I'm actually sick watching this already. Celtic did say that they need to do something on the pitch to get the fans up and singing. When the Celtic team are going to go through a period the next 10-15 minutes of Rangers just want to keep the ball. Long way to go. Celtic haven't lost a home game this season. As it stands, Rangers are on 72 points, Celtic are on 73, Hearts are on 77. Scales, saving Celtic's arse. Where was Trusty there? Honestly. Celtic were ripped open there. That was a handball. Celtic need to get the ball down and play some football, yeah. Martin O'Neill's telling everybody to calm down. Come on, Celtic. Passing's shocking just now from Celtic. Yang leaving loads of... Why does Yang always do this? He always leaves loads of room. I mean, Rangers are just going with balls over the top. Corner. Celtic are all over the place. Midfield shocking. Where's Arnie Engels? Oi, oi, oi. Come on, Celtic. Maeda last year is putting opportunities like that away all day long. You've got to hit the target. You know, you've got to hit the target. Callum, the only upside is Callum McGregor is getting a bit of space. But the shape of the team is just terrible. Honest to God. Why do Celtic do this to us? Celtic need to get their finger out. I think that the midfield two are all over the place. People will criticise Luke McCowan. He's running about like a headless chicken. I don't know if he's meant to be staying on the wing, if he's coming inside. Yang's doing the same. Celtic need to score a goal in this half. A draw is no good to Celtic. We need to win today. Rangers fans are nothing more than putting a dent in our title hopes. First yellow card of the game for a Rangers player. Hearts fans will be loving this scoreline. What the hell was that? I think it's this Rangers team aren't that great. McCown, come on, man. Luke's having a bit of a nightmare start to the game, isn't he? Thing is, when Dyson Maeda comes away from the forward position, and Benji Negrin isn't really putting enough pressure on the defenders, and Yang's away out of position. Come on, Benji, you're scoring goals like that earlier on in the season. Early scores, early. It wasn't even on target. It's not even on target. Come on! Ah! Yes! Oh, Jesus! Young gang. Oh, man. Where did that come from? Where on earth did that come from? Unbelievable. Tell you where it come from is because Yang was actually out on the wing for a change. Come on. I need to see this again. Beauty. Beauty. Thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. Get in. Thing of beauty. Yang, that was good because Yang started off away on the touchline where he hadn't been in the last 10 minutes. He stayed out on the touchline and then come running late into the box, so he never got picked up. If you watch him, he's coming late into the box. Yang needs to stay more on the wing and do those late runs. Unmarked into the box, bang in the back of the net. Come on! Yes! Perfect. They're checking for offside. Of course they're going to check if Celtic goes offside. Yes! I just smacked my hand off the desk. Oh, you beauty. Get in. I mean, it was Luke Was that Luke that... It was, wasn't it? Pat Niven trying to give it. Oh. Yes! Get in there. Whoa. Celtic 1, Rangers 1. Get in there. Benji Negrin. Trying to motivate the rest of the players around the team. Come on, Celtic. Come on. Get in there. As Luke's getting dragged about all over the pitch. Luke needs to stay out in the wing a bit more. We need to use the width of the pitch at Celtic Park. Look what happened when Yang stayed out right out on the wing. Gets a goal coming in from the outside. Oh. Come on, Celtic. 10th goal from Yang this season. Yang will be at the World Cup. Can Celtic keep Yang and make him better? Oh, come on. Honestly. Honest to God, man. We're getting ragdolled. McCowan is not up to being out on that wing. Luke McCowan's not got the pace for the wing. We need to take Luke McCowan off. Come on. Looks knackered, man. Come on. Two teams at it. Rangers are getting too much in the midfield. Far too. Luke McCowan again, man. Honestly. Get closer to your man, Luke. Jesus God. You're giving him loads of space. Arne Engels needs to step up. Arne Engels has got loads of space. Why is he passing it back the way when he's got all that space? Celtic can still win the game. But Martin O'Neill needs to make changes at half time, I reckon. Luke McCowan again, way out of position. Luke. I'm sorry, but Luke McCowan needs to come off at half time. He's not got the speed to play out in that wing. I mean, Alistair Johnson's trying to come up the wing. Come on, Celtic. When you look at the space that Callum McGregor's been getting in the midfield, when they're not utilising Callum at all. Oy, oy, oy. Thank God we've got the pacey Kieran Tierney. I think it'll be interesting to see what Martin O'Neill does do at half time. I think that we can make changes at half. Will Martin make the changes at half time? Luke McCowan doesn't look as if he's got the legs for it to play out in the wing. Oh, come on. Tell you one thing, Yang was lucky. Celtic need to win this. So, there's Yang away to possession again. The shape of the team's terrible, man. This is why they're getting so much. Why is Yang coming? Yang and McCowan. They just need to stay out on the bloody wings. It's the God. Can't handle this. on. Honest to God, man. The only good thing coming out of the game is the noise that the Green Brigade are having. Where is Arnie Engels? He's all over the. If he's meant to be in beside Callum McGregor. I still think we can win. But I tell you, we're not. People are saying that the Motherwell game on Wednesday will be the harder game. Johnson booked. He couldn't wait, the ref, could he, to book Johnson? Could not wait to book Johnson for that one. It's because he's got his studs kind of shown. There's no way that was a yellow, but oh, yoy. Yeah, I think he'd blown the whistle. We had decided to blow the whistle before the tackle had even completed. If you look at the league table, Celtic are sitting on 74, Rangers 70, Hearts 77. Come on. Dyson. The chances. Dyson's either going to get moved out to the wing. Would you bring James Forrest on? The good, the bad, and the ugly with Yang. They never score for free kicks anyway, not at Celtic Park. It's very rarely that they do so. McCowan off, McCowan off, McCowan off. One minute added and extra time. Well, there's one thing, it goes in all square at half time. I don't know what Benji Negrin's playing at actually. I mean, there's so many players. Both sides have had chances. Celtic have had the positional play of the midfield. It's all over the place for me. Can Celtic go on and win this? We need a good show in the second half. We do that. Get Maida back on the wing? Yeah, I think so. Come on, Celtic. Get to half time. So I can get to the loo. Some English club will pay 20 million. Too slow, too tippy tappy. $20 million too much. Come on. Goal kick to Rangers. Oi, oi, oi. Give us a break, Celtic. Come on, I'm fucking bursting for the loo here, Celtic. I've got the loo. Half time. Can Celtic get this one over the lines? It is half time and it is 1-1. let's jump in. It is a battle in this game today. Let's jump into the comments and see changes at half time, turns the game. Yeah, we do need changes at half time. Let me just final derby this season. Current score 1-1 half time. Change the system. What a waste of the last few seconds. We are clueless. You see that? That's unforgivable. Missing about in the last few seconds outside their box. Dyson can't keep missing those chances. No, he cannot. McCowan is off now. Oh, look McCowan. He has a couple of good passes, and then I don't know. Rangers have got one thing in that they want to do, and that's stop us winning the league. It's as simple as that. Calmack should just hit and hope for the best. No, but he does some passing about. McCowan is off now. McCowan or Benji Negrin for the Ox. Bring on the Ox. This will end up 2-2. Both teams are shite. Yes, they are that. The only winners out of the game today, I would say, if it does stay a draw, I seriously think that Hearts would be the team that are thinking, yeah, we've got one hand on the title. Rangers are officially no longer able to win the title as it stands. So Rangers know that they cannot win the title as it stands like this. It's mathematically impossible. If it ends a draw, Rangers' season is over. We are bringing Why are we bringing defenders forward? We need much better. Yes, we can. Can we keep the faith? Subs will change it. I still think it's Celtic too. Benji Negrin showed a lot more than McCowan. Luke McCowan on that wing. He's too slow. He's far too slow. Sort that camera. Luke McCowan is a liability. I feel so sick. Belly is where the heart should be. I think we're all like that. I'm not even drinking the beer that I've got. Imagine Angie's side playing this Rangers team. Would have completely annihilated them by now. It just shows you how far that Celtic have regressed over the last couple of seasons. I mean, having to play Luke McCowan on the wing is it criminal? You would say it is, especially with the fact that you've got wingers sitting on the bench. Don't know. You do have wingers sitting on the bench, and you're playing a midfielder that's a second choice midfielder at best. Luke McCowan's not a first starter at Celtic. He himself said that he thinks he got more game time than he thought he would have last season. And when you look at it like that, one of the best parts of the game today was when Yang stayed right out in the wing. Yang stayed out in the wing, come into the box late, made a bit of space for himself. Got to say, the ball comes through. Yang smashes it into the back of the net. Why we then go back to bringing both the wingers, narrowing the pitch up front? It's not working. It's not working. McGowan and Maeda not in the game. I think Dyson will come into it, I think. McCowan's had enough chances. He's a mince, says Danny. Get any actual on for McCowan. Put Yang on the right, Maeda on the left. We need to win, end of. I'd actually think that bringing James Forrest on. People are saying bringing Sriracha on. Can't win with these orange officials. Celtic need to be better. It's still in our hands. Yes, it is still in our hands. And we just need to get the game over the line. Can Celtic win by the odd goal? Amos Kuhn. I think that Kuhn is the least of our worries. I think the fact that we haven't replaced goal scorers at the club. You know, Celtic not bringing in goal scorers is absolutely criminal for a Celtic perspective. Absolute criminal. Let me just do this a second. There's one thing for sure. There's 45 minutes to go. I mean, could Namida have done better? Maeda's missed 2 chances that you're thinking last season he's banging those in the back of the net quite easily. Forrest on for McCowan 100%. Bring Tam the check on. I missed it when we used to smash Rangers 3 and 4-0. Get Maeda on the wing and any Acho on. I thought they would have started Forrest. I thought they would start Forrest. I think James Forrest can turn this game in the last 10-15 minutes. I think that'll be a change that happens late on. Talking about defence, Trusty needs a shake. We definitely need to bring in players in the summer to put a little bit of pressure on Liam Scales and Austin Trusty, because let's face it, there's no one in the squad that has Austin Trusty and Liam Scales looking over their shoulder going, do you know what, this guy's wanting my jumper. He's wanting, if I don't up my game, they're kind of confident that they're going to start every game, aren't they? Are we still confident of a win? Are you still confident of a win? Let's do a little poll question at half time. There we go. Do a quick poll question at half time. Do you think that Celtic will win this 1-1 at half time? I think they will. But then again, stats, when you look at the stats, Celtic 0-0, Rangers, Celtic 2-2, Rangers 3-1, Celtic 0-0, Rangers 0. There's so many draws over the last couple of games. Absolutely. Just win, boys. We need big monster centre halves just to do that. Absolutely. I think McCown and Trusty were on the booze. Absolutely horrendous. Absolutely 100%. Celtic can certainly win this. We need to make changes. If the officials ain't biased, we could be with this officiation. I don't know. I think it'll be a draw, says Cheese. I think statistically you would say that it's going to be a draw, but if Maeda scores a couple of his chances that he gets in the second half, it's game over. I think if Celtic score the first goal in the second half, I think it would definitely be game over, because I think that Rangers will just collapse, personally. But Scales has been okay. It's been Trusty that's been the bomb scare this afternoon. We need Bobo at the back. We do that. Chamberlain on for McCowan. McCowan doesn't. You need a winger on. Bringing Chamberlain on for McCowan. I'd bring Chamberlain on for Arne Engels. I don't think Arne Engels has done enough in the first half. He's meant to be sitting there with Callum McGregor. Callum McGregor's getting a lot of space in the midfield, but Engels isn't there picking up the ball. Do you know, Callum McGregor's even having to pass the ball back to Scales at times. You would think that the shape of the midfield for me, if you've got Benji Negrin, Yang, McCowan all trying to push up, Yang and McCowan are coming too far narrow. Benji Negrin's running about like a headless chicken. Daizen Maeda should have scored 2 goals. Let's face it. Daizen Maeda last season, you're going into half time and it is 3-1 to Celtic. It's as simple as that. My less, I don't know, 100. Do you think a second Tifo? No, I don't think there'll be a second half Tifo, but if you want to see the Tifo from the first half, this is the Tifo. Absolutely fantastic by the Green Brigade. We'll fight it out until the end. And then a boxer, Glasgow Celtic. And yeah, one of the more interesting Tifos from the Green Brigade. Definitely one of the more interesting ones. I don't think that fighting it out is the answer. I think that Engels has been okay. He's had the cover for Benji Negrin and Yang and McCowan. So he's then getting pulled out of position by the other players. It just shows you the shape of the team, and the players are terrible. That's what it says to me. There is results. March this year 0-0. March 2-2. January 3-1 Rangers. The only thing is when it was the 3-1 Rangers game, Celtic got the early goal with Yang, and that was goal of the season. Can Celtic score 2 goals in the second half to reverse that scoreline? If no changes at half time, I feel the worst. McCowan being Ger's best player, he's been awful apart from one pass. Yes. We usually play one good half of football in the game. I thought we'd kind of got past that though. Huns will drop off second half. Boys will raise their game. If they collapse, Jamesy and Oxon for McCowan and Benji Nigran will have a better balance. That's the 2 changes I would make. But yeah, McCowan losing the ball. Benny Lynch was the Tifo Baz. There you go. Benny Lynch was the Tifo. Luke McCowan's having an excellent game if he played for Livingston. Says Stephen Johnston. We shall overcome. Yeah. McCowan off. A lot of people say McCowan off. A lot of people saying that Alistair Johnston, Luke and Trusty have been at fault for the goal. Yeah, Alistair Johnston was way out of position. Is he out of position because Luke McCowan is the wrong team? Few utter bomb scare. McCowan's been slipping and sliding. The pitch was well watered before the game, so yeah, both teams have to play with the pitch the way it is. Sky's just showing you the Rangers goal again. Jamesy on the wing now. I think that just showing you that again. I hope Martin O'Neill's given them a right good talking to at half time. We badly need physicality. Yes, we do. McCowan is far better player in the centre. The thing is McCowan was put out on the wing by Wilfred Nancy, and he fell out with Wilfred Nancy because he says, "Look, I'm not a winger. Don't know. I've never played. I don't like playing out there." But under Martin O'Neill, he's doing it, and it was a shock decision. I think everyone was shocked when they seen the starting lineup. And look at the league table. 74 points. Celtic win the game. They get a point, 2 points closer to Hearts. Rangers are officially out the running for the league title if it stays a draw. If it's a Celtic win, they're right in there. Are Celtic. McCowan's playing like a coup. Bring on the bricky. Bring on the bricky? Really? Do you think that Alistair Johnston's been that bad? How can Benji Nigran get minutes in a game like this and Sriracha doesn't? It's nuts. 2 different players in different positions. I think thank goodness for Kieran Tierney being on the pitch because his pace helped keep the scoreline what it is. Martin will give 10 minutes, no change. Then Martin will change it up. Let's listen to a little bit of Neil Lennon. Let me just do this.
With this challenge that was from Alistair Johnston on Mikey Moore in the first half. He received a yellow card for it.
I need to see it again here. It's maybe a little bit high, but as I said, I can only need to see it from this angle here. I think it was a few tackles in the first half there, but
it's not a red card.
100% when you see it like that, yeah, you can. I mean, yeah, 100%. When you see it like that there, you know, that's the first time I've seen it there. But it's the first time I've seen it. But when you see it like that there, I mean, yeah, it is. It's I mean, it hits him above the ankle. You can quite clearly see it there. That is a red card all day long. Yeah.
James?
Yeah, and I must admit, when I saw the foul at real speed, I didn't think it was a foul.
We didn't even think it was a yellow card.
Follow through, it's a firm challenge. Yeah, I think he's very fortunate, Alistair
Me too.
Johnson, seeing that there.
Yeah, perhaps that angle.
It's always beautiful when you get something sprung up on you.
Not available at the time, sprung that one up upon you. But
I know.
but yeah, Mikey Moore, we're hearing complaining about it to the fourth official.
And rightly so, because he's been caught there.
You know, that
Interesting.
angle should have been.
Trust Sky to say that it should have been a red card, picking out a moment in the game. Let's get ready to start up. The players are coming back out. And Sebastian Tenecti is coming on. Luke McCowan is off, so it is confirmed. Sebastian Tenecti, a winger, is on. And Luke McCowan, who had a nightmare of a first half, is off this half. Thank goodness, some people say. So McCowan off and Tenecti on. 2024 was the last time that Celtic beat Rangers at Celtic Park within the 90 minutes. Long time ago. Unbelievable.
Rangers in the blue shirts, white shorts, black socks with the red tops, shooting towards the east end of the stadium.
Just get this back up and running. Oh, get the time up.
And out to Johnston, low ball forward to Maida.
Missed that again.
Out to the right there for Yang, who switches over to the Celtic right flank for the second half. Tenecti now on the left. Maida picks up deep inside his own half, back to Trusty.
Come on, Celtic. Oh, you better get that turned down, eh? Oh, better get that off before I get... I've got the radio on. We can still hear it. Let's get that back off. And let's take that volume down. Celtic with McCowan. Will that make, with McCowan being off, with Tenecti, poor me, I'm hun tears. Big changes second half with having a natural winger. Come on. Oh, Rangers are winning stuff in the middle of the pitch again. And the thing is Tenecti. Tenecti isn't really the answer either, is he? Does show you how bad we are. Yes, the changes. Luke McCowan is off. I don't know why that's not updated yet. Let me just try and do this. Update. And there you go. Tenecti is on and McCowan is off. As you can see on the screen up there. Season defining for Celtic. Martin O'Neill made the shout at half time that a lot of Celtic fans were saying. Tenecti's even too far in from the wing, which suggests that thank goodness we've got Sinisalo on goals. That's all I'm going to say. going to finish up that poll because it was just at half time. Do you think that Celtic will win this? Or should we keep that running? We'll just end it. Come on, Celtic. I'm just trying to see, is Tenecti sticking it in the wing or is he coming in far too far? Corner. Arne Engels needs to earn that big price tag for this corner. Could see an argument for Alistair Johnson, not Matt Sharp. Easy. Too easy. Too easy for Rangers for that corner. Far too easy. Come on. Dyson again. Dyson's got to take one of these. That's 3 clear chances he's had in the game. And that was another one that was kind of started off with Yang away out on the pitch and then coming in field. I still think that Yang is better just being right out on that. More decisions going against us. Do you expect anything less? Celtic fans booing the referee. Gets the ball. Yes! Where did that come from? Honestly, Dyson must have heard us. He must have heard us. Honestly. Yes! You beauty! Get it in there. That'll come from from Scales for playing out for the back and out wing to Tenecti. Tenecti doing what Luke McCown couldn't do the whole game. Comes in, inside, outside, ball then goes back out to Callum McGregor, ball to Tierney, McGregor comes back, gets it in. Absolutely fantastic. Listen to Celtic Park as it goes absolutely bonkers. Tierney gets there, Daizen Maeda, the hardest chance that Daizen Maeda has had, and he scores the goal. Celtic 2, Rangers 1. Yes! Beauty! Another assist for Kieran Tierney, which is fantastic for him. A lot of people are saying that Kieran Tierney should not have even been started. They have not. Oh, come on. It's no offside. Goal stands. Tell you, they will check every single goal. Every single goal that Celtic get, VAR will try and check it, won't they? It's game on. Game on. Celtic are winning 2-1. I did say that Celtic get the first goal. Will Rangers now collapse? And what that does to the league table is even more exciting. Everyone's screaming offside in the pub. No doubt. No doubt. What that does to the league table is puts Celtic right up there in the mix. Puts Celtic right up there in the mix. Come on. Well, you've got to say, fans were wanting Luke McCowan off, and it was the right decision for Martin O'Neill to take Luke McCowan off at the half-time point. Yeah, go on, get in. Go on. Overhead kick for Daizen Maeda. What a goal! What a goal! My God, what did they say to Daizen Maeda at half time? Yes! Yes! What a Daizen Maeda, plenty of room, kicks the ball up. Oh, what a goal from Daizen! Oh, what a goal from Daizen Maeda! Absolutely phenomenal goal. Every single Celtic player jumping on top of Daizen Maeda. Phenomenal goal. Flicks the ball up with one foot. Boom, overhead kick into the corner. Rangers devastated. Celtic 3, Rangers 1. Yeah, you'd never seen that coming at half time. What a result! What a turnaround! 3-1. Yes! Yes! Come on! That was a goal out of nothing. Goal out of nothing. Jesus. Look at that. Just right in. The Rangers keeper's like, you are having a laugh. Didn't even try and jump for it. My goodness. Ha ha. There's Maravchik looking on at that, and he's like, what a goal that was. Get it right up, yous. Listen to the Celtic fans now. Now Celtic need to just calm down and keep the pressure on. Don't allow this lot back into the game. What a turnaround. Honestly. That's unbelievable. Yes. Rangers make a couple of changes. Danny Rule trying to bleed some life into this bye-bye Tavernier. Unbelievable. Sitting triple change for Rangers. When you look at the criticism we were giving Dice and Maeda about missing those chances, and he pops up with a goal like that. Come on, hold my pint, says Dice, and he's like, hold my sake. Jesus. Honestly, we want more. Dice Maeda, give us a 7-1 performance. Close the gap on Hearts when it comes to goal difference. That gets us 2 goals clearer. Three changes for Rangers. The Celtic fans are singing Danny, Danny Roll. Oh, Danny, Danny Roll. Oh, absolutely fantastic. Danny Fool. Danny Fool. My goodness. What a turnaround. 1-0 down. Celtic went into the game. Should have had the first early goal. 1-0 down. First half. Get back to 1-1. Lucky to keep it at 1-1 and are currently winning 3-1. Bye, bye, Rangers. Celtic on the road again. Come on, Celtic. Martin O'Neill getting sung out. I've got a bit of information about Martin O'Neill and what if he will. Well, I definitely do not think he will be the Celtic manager because he is attending an event in Fife on the 12th of June this year, which means I don't think that Martin O'Neill will be the Celtic manager. I think he knows he won't be the Celtic manager because he wouldn't be going to fan events in June if he was going to be the Celtic manager next season. But stick with me with the reaction video and I'll show you the proof that Martin O'Neill will be at an event in Fife in June. Here comes Celtic again. Come on. Come on, Celtic. That overhead kick. Honestly, you hit the ball boys behind the goal. And Dyson might look at the fans. They're like, oh my god, where did that goal come from? I mean, he misses complete sitters throughout the game and then goes, bugger this, I just need to just show you how good I am. Bamf. One little flick, overhead kick, goal. Celtic are in the dominance now. Completely controlling this game. Rangers have went right into defensive mode. Rangers are just sitting way back. Callum McGregor's sitting a bit further back with the defenders as well because he knows he had that much. That's a change from the first half. Oh, the Rangers are shite. Is the song coming out in Celtic Park? Parkhead is bouncing, says Stephen. It is that. You hear it on the telly. It's just brilliant. Low ball across from Yang. Celtic are just playing with ease now. It just shows you those couple of goals. Tenecti, that was the big move. bringing on Tenecte at half time. Completely changed the game. Should Celtic have started with Tenecte? Jesus. Yang, honestly. It's in Kirkcaldy. Sticks in Kirkcaldy. Rosie Lee Haggart. But if you watch the video afterwards, I'll show you the tickets that are available. Let's push for a fourth. Come on. Go on, Benji, you're due a goal. Rangers are on the ropes. Rangers are up. I told you they would collapse. Absolutely collapse if the league table is currently looking favourable for Celtic, because Celtic are sitting on 76 points, 1 point behind us. Come on. Yes. Let's all do the huddle. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Let's all do the huddle. Celtic Park is back to its best. Let's have a quick look at the league table as it stands. Celtic are on 76 points with 29 of a goal difference. 77 points are Hearts at the top of the table with 2 goals remaining in the SPFL. Celtic are right back in there when it comes to this championship. Rangers are down and out. They're not just out. Rangers are out. Game of 2 halves right enough. It has that. Anyway, Celtic pushing forward again. It's not too soon for the huddle. That's embarrassing. Still, Michelle, shut up. When was the last time you were at a game? When you do the huddle, that's when the fans know that we're in the ascendancy. When was the last time the fans did a full stadium huddle? It wasn't this year. I don't think anyway. Maybe in a European game. Celtic passing it about with ease. Rangers trying to put pressure on Celtic defence. Even Trusty is playing better. 1-touch pass for Trusty. Yang, he's won improved player this season for Celtic. Getting young player of the season at Celtic. Still got a lot of room for improvement, Yang. Can another manager come in and get more out of Yang as a player? Keeping him just out there on the wing. Definitely his best position. Just staying out there on the wing, coming in late into the box. Austin Trusty, yellow card. Oh. Definitely changes in midfield, haven't they? They've pushed Arne Engels more forward this half. But he's still not done a lot in the game. Would you take Arne Engels? Oh, come on, Trusty. That was just stupid, man. Come on. Parkhead is bouncing. Come on. Yang's been class today. It's one of the comments. I still think that there's a lot of improvement for Yang. You've got to say, is it the coaching staff that are telling him to come inside though? No, I think for his goal, his positioning was fantastic. You even look at this point here. You know, he is inside the pitch a little bit. Now, this is the point of the game where I would expect Rangers to come back into the game slightly. There's no way that Celtic are going to be completely dominant for the full 45 minutes. My pint of Huntiers are tasting lovely. Oh, man. Now, Celtic have never lost 2 goals. A 2-goal of a lead. Will the Rangers fans be allowed to leave Celtic Park early? Or will Celtic demand that Rangers fans stay in the stadium? I think that they should be kept in the stadium. Oh, look who it is. There's quite a few. There's the Motherwell manager. The Motherwell manager taking in the game. That will add to the speculation once again. Is the Motherwell manager the next Celtic manager? But there was another manager in the stadium there also. St Mirren manager. Come on. So calm down a bit. As I expected, Rangers just getting the ball down, trying to get a bit of composure back into their game, trying to just go for long balls over the top of Celtic. Celtic just seem to be going right into defensive mode. They know that they're 2 goals up. Rangers need to come forward. Celtic can and do have the power to hit Rangers on the break. Now, I did say that there was a goal. There was a 3-1 scoreline earlier on this season when Yang scored the first goal, an early goal. That was goal of the season. That was ended up 3-1. I did say, could Celtic reverse that scoreline? And as it stands, Rangers got the first goal today and Celtic are currently winning by 3-1. Come on, get it 5-1. It's the United manager. Sorry, yeah, it's the United manager, isn't it? But Celtic don't play Dundee United now. So why is he at the game? Getting a bit of space there, Rangers. I mean, that's Rangers season done and dusted now as it stands, isn't it? Hitate's coming on. Rio's coming on. Rio to score a screamer. Is Rio right up for this one? Arne Engels, good for that. Could that be Arne Engels' last? Come on, Celtic. Rangers are always going to get a good spell. Do you know, the Celtic are going to roller coaster them. You expect Rangers to come into it slightly in this half. It's all still going to plan. Come on. Yeah. But listen, you're always, like I say, Rangers will always get a chance. We're not going to just steamroll them. Give them a little bit of space so that we can just hit them on the break. And J-Bot has just said the exact same thing. We can hit them on the break. I suppose Celtic, they will win 5-2 from a Moroccan. 5-2. I can't see Rangers scoring again. Coming all the way from Morocco. Ralston, Hatate and Kalechi. Come on. Rangers saying it's a conspiracy. Come on. I'm going to go and get a drink. Oh, come on, Rio Hatate. Come on, Rio Hatate. Oh. Where's that cold wind coming from? Shut that window. Oi, oi, oi. They're losing the plot, aren't they? Come on, Celtic. Rangers are completely. Rangers are just falling to bits here. It's all kicking off. Cheers. Could you bring my trackies through? Because I'm freezing. Still waiting on see who's getting all booked for this. Tierney. Ha ha! What we want though. Cheers. Got cold, eh? What you wanting, dog? Kieran Tierney getting booked. Bye bye Rangers. Getting sung out. JT would have been proud of that. Yes, he would that. Tell you one thing, that is right up where we wanted Celtic to be. Oh. Scales yellow card coming. Scales will take that one all day long. I mean, is that taking... I would say that's taking one for the team, Scales. It is a silly foul to give away. Easy save by Stanisalo, though, wasn't it? Put it wide. Come on. Dyson. Dyson. Honestly. Kelechi Iheanacho comes on for Celtic. No hat-trick for Dyson either. Oh, Maeda's gone it wide. Even Dyson thought he was coming off there. Come on. He should have. I mean, how did he not hit the back of the net with that? Get the bricky on. You know that the bricky to score now, just to completely annihilate Rangers going into the end of this game. That's phenomenal. Kelechi to score. Oh, there's a little note being handed to Callum McGregor from the bricky. Tony Ralston's just handed a note. Hope Callum hasn't dropped the note. Hope he's read it. And doesn't let the Rangers players see the note. Remember the time Scott Brown did that in a Rangers game? Rangers Tavernier gets it and throws the note away. Rangers tactics that were in full flow for Scott Brown to go over and read the tactics, and then the Rangers laughed at him. Yeah, we knew that the referee was going to try and do as many. I mean, how many bookings are Celtic on now? Wait till the screen changes. Come on. There's a banner out by the Celtic fans. Fight right through to the very end. Banner out from the Green Brigade. And they've also got a banner of Bobby Sands up. That'll really just annoy the Celtic hierarchy, won't it? Sriracha. Tierney. Strong subs. Sriracha coming on. Can he make a difference? Good move by Martin O'Neill. 80 odd minutes by Kieran Tierney. Tell you one, the songbook for the Green Brigade is in full force, isn't it? Honestly, the Scottish media are saying that it goes down to Wednesday. Motherwell have a chance to wound Celtic on Wednesday. I think Celtic will get the win on Wednesday, and it's going to go down to the last game of the season. Unbelievable, wiping the tears from my eyes, says Connor, coming in from Canada. Last 5 minutes of the game. Wonder how many minutes of extra time there will be to put Celtic out their misery. And it was good of the Rangers fans to turn up in black today to mourn the death of their season completely. Give us a fourth. Celtic and the league table looks a way better. And when it comes to goal difference, the all big goal difference, Celtic are on a goal difference of 29 going into the last two games, and Hearts are on a goal difference of 32 going into the last two games. Celtic are 1 point behind Hearts. 1 point behind Hearts. If both Hearts and Celtic win their game on Wednesday evening, it takes it down to the final game of the season. A win for Celtic makes them champions. A win for Hearts make them champions. Will it be a reoccurrence of 1986 for Celtic? Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. What a wonderful Sunday. Hey, hey, hey. Beautiful Sunday. I tell you, the stadium is bouncing. Absolutely bouncing. Come on. Clock ticking down. Celtic 3, Rangers 1. A reverse of the scoreline from earlier on this season, where Celtic got the first early goal from Yang. Come on, Sriracha. Free kick. Watching in Oklahoma. Watching from Oklahoma. The Green Brigade section has gone absolutely bonkers, isn't it? I don't think I've heard it as loud as this for a long, long time. To think that Celtic are going into the final two games of the season 1 point behind Hearts. We've had Brendan Rodgers as manager. We've had Martin O'Neill as manager. We've had Wilfred Nancy lose 6 games in the space of 33 days as the Sam missiles. Borat chucking a bell about. Blah, 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 blah. Hun scalping has been delivered. It has that, hasn't it? Keep the Spider-Men in to hear the proper songs. Watching from Hong Kong, come on the hoops. If you're watching this from anywhere around the world, get us in the comments and we'll get you up on the screen. Watching from Hong Kong. Build a man a statue. This is one of the days that will go down in history if Celtic win this league title. Come on, Celtic. 90th minute. How much extra time have we got? Come on. Just keep the ball, Celtic. Honestly, the referee has booked so many Celtic players. 4 minutes added on. Watching from Northern Ireland. 4 minutes of added time. Come on, Celtic, one more goal. Give us one more goal. Oh, Sarachi. You called it Baz. It's close one over exactly you said. One down, one each to 3-1 second half. Watching from Little Corby. Oh, Little Scotland. Watching from Brechin. Cambodia. Watching for Dundee. Happy Sunday. Watching from Greenland. What a result that is. Watching from Greenland. Watching from Milan, Italy. Come on. Corner. Rangers corner. Watching from Dunfermline, the capital of Scotland, long time ago. Watching from Partick in Glasgow. Watching from war-torn North Lanarkshire. Welfare check for Chris Boyd in the house. Watching from my house. Stirling. There we go. Albufeira. Down in Portugal. Largs Vegas. Come on, Celtic. Another corner. Oh, come on. Don't let them in. Scottish Police is watching for the Pinky Bar. Is it okay to watch Rangers TV today? You go and watch what you want, mate. Oh, man. I tell you one thing. Arnie Engels is going mental. Arnie Engels is going absolutely mental there. Bali, Indonesia. So I'll wait till I get all used up at the end of this game. Two extra goals. Security for Velcro heat. Come on, blow the whistle, ref. Can you see us now? Can you fucking see us now? Da, 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 da. 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 The noise at Celtic Park will be deafening. Seven Kings Dunfermline. Oh, listen to the Celtic supporters. Whoa, yes! Danny Rowe! Danny Rowe! Ah, ah, ah. Oh, man. Never in doubt. Absolutely phenomenal from Celtic. Win the game. Has blown the whistle. Unbelievable. Celtic. Wait till you listen to this. That is it. It is game over. A big shout out to a lot of people on the chat. I'm going to run through quite a lot of people in the chat, so make sure to get your shout out. Big shout out to Connor Shields coming in from Canada, watching Stephen who watched in from Oklahoma. Kieran watching from Hong Kong, Sean watching from Northern Ireland, Davey watching from Dundee, Liam watching from Cambodia, Jerry watching from Little Scotland and Corby, which is a fantastic little part of Englandshire, watching from Greenland, watching from Italy, Milan, watching from Port Glasgow, watching from Dunfermline is Rosie Lee Haggerty, watching from war-torn North Lanarkshire, watching from Stirling, watching from Portugal, Largs Vegas, watching from the Pinky Bar, watching from Toronto, Canada, watching from Bali, Indonesia, watching from Dublin, watching from the Seven Kings in Dunfermline. Fantastic pub. Honest to God, what a day. What a result. What a Dyson Maida. Dyson Maida had umpteen chances in the first half. Umpteen chances, you gotta roll with it, you gotta take your time, you gotta say what you say, let me just get in the way, this is all too much for me to take. Dyson Maida flicks the ball up, turns around and boom, overhead kick into the back of the net, and you're thinking, where did that come from? In Falker Baz, $60 up, 3-1 the hoops. Unbelievable. Watching from Lerwick, watching from Clyde Bank is Angie. Watching from Mexico City. Jeez, that's one. Celtic need to get out simply the best song. Watching from Thailand, Celtic supporters with Perth is that Perth, Western Australia. Absolutely beautiful. Watching from London. Can't wait to watch the highlights. Maida goal was tasty. Martin O'Neill is a legend. Goal of the season. Unfortunately, it isn't goal of the season. Right, one last look at the SPFL table as it stands with 2 games to go. Wednesday night we go to Motherwell. The Motherwell manager was at the game today. When you look at the SPFL table, we are in 3 goals, within 3 goals of Hearts. We are 1 point behind Hearts. Celtic have won 3 out of 3 in the last 5 games. Celtic are the only team since the split was brought about to win the last remaining 5 games. Will history repeat itself? Will Celtic ultimately win the remaining 2 games this week? This time next week, we will know if Celtic will retain the Scottish Championship. What an absolutely fantastic day. I'm going to have a couple of minutes break and then we're going to jump on for a reaction video. I shall see you on there. If not, have an absolutely fantastic day wherever you are, Celtic fans all around the world. Jesus, that was unbelievable, wasn't it? Wait a minute, switch this off.